guys, what is up? So happy to have you back here at the Comics Lounge. If you've been following this series, you know what we're about to do. We're going to talk all about some really awesome ways to fill those gaps in your comics, as well as get some keys for a pretty cheap price. So this is part 3 of that video. Not sure if there's going to be a part 4. I've been trying to figure out a 4th way, but this is pretty much the 3 ways that I found and the 3 ways that have worked for me. So basically a top 3 ways to do this. If you want to go check out the first way, go right up here. I'm going to leave a card right there, and then at the end of this video I'll also link it back to the very first video in this, so you guys can stay tuned for that if you don't want to watch right now. And then, as always, watch part 1, then 2, then 3. You'll get very caught up real quick. So, but first, before we do anything, go ahead and check out the intro. Those keys, you want to get those gap fillers. That's what I did this weekend. I went to my LCS during a sale, and typically my LCS and a lot of LCSs do this quarterly, right around Halloween usually, right around New Comic Book Day, or not New Comic Book Day, Free Comic Book Day, and then usually like the beginning of the year, and then somewhere in the spring. So you usually have January or February, May or June, right around, depending on when Free Comic Book Day falls. Like this year was in August, so in August, and then during Halloween time. So those are your 4 times. My LCS tends to do it 4 to 6 times a year, where you can get any book under $7 for half off. That is basically a buy one get one free sale, if you do it correctly. Now watch how I do this. I go there and I buy 2 books that cost exactly the same. Each of them levels out to $3.50, basically meaning I paid for 1 book and got the other one free. So I had some gap fillers to do. I haven't been working on 400s, but I saw some really great ones in fine to very fine condition, even very fine plus. Again, these are just gap fillers, so I'm not too concerned about the condition. I can always upgrade the condition later. These are more to read and to hold and to have in my collection, to fill up those boxes with all the ASMs that I can possibly get my hands on, and one day have a complete run of ASM. So that's where saving money comes into this, is being able to save some money on the gap filling books so that I have that money to spend later on the big books. As I've always said, in our top 5 mistakes that a lot of people make in this hobby, and in a lot of hobbies, is they don't let the hobby pay for itself. The books that you get, that you read and you like, but they don't really fit anymore, sell them, move past them, get the books you want. That's how you build your collection. Trade up and trade out if you need to. Alright, so first things first, these aren't in any specific order, I don't believe, but these are some really cool covers. They were all for under $7. I probably should have gotten 1 more, because then I would have really gotten a big deal in a true buy one get one free fashion. But these were the ones that I saw that I picked up that were really good. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 40, Legacy number 481, in a very fine condition, for $7. The free book, now keep in mind, not truly free, but half off. The half off book that I got with this, because both of them were half off. So the free book, technically, that I got was $4.88, and I really like this cover. It's just so real, so realistic. Like, what is more real than seagulls and doves flying around Spider-Man as he's trying to swing through the air? So that was, Amazing Spider-Man 47, Legacy number 488. Then two $6 books I got. 45 and 42 of the same run, so Legacies 43 and 46 respectively. This one is a really cool cover. The reflection in the windscreen, in the window, and the people inside the building watching him swing by is really cool. This one I absolutely love the blacks and reds. Very interesting, very cool, very well done. So this was the free book out of the two, so to speak. Maybe I did pick up an exact number. I just miscounted. I think I did. So I'm working out perfectly. I'm going to do this one first because I like the other cover a lot better. This is Amazing Spider-Man 432, so right before they switched over to the new numbering when Straczynski took over the writing. This is one of the last ones of DeFalco and Romita Jr. Amazing Spider-Man 432 in a fine to very fine condition. Really nice cover, really cool, really well done. Love the lightning in the eyes and whatnot. Spider Hunt Part 2. This one is one of my favorite covers because it's a Peter Parker cover. It's not really a Spider-Man cover. And one of the biggest things that we always miss out on with Spider-Man is the Peter Parker side of things. So this is Amazing Spider-Man 31, Legacy 472, and it's just so cool how you get to see Parker not as Spider-Man, but still Spider-Man in the shadows, because, I mean, can you ever really escape your alternate persona? I think it's really sweet. So that is how you do that. That's how you get those gap fillers, even keys, for half off. Go to your local comic shop, find a sale, go there when there's a sale. Usually when he does these sales, he also does 20% off slabs, 20% off back issues, and 25 to 30% off new issues. So, with that being said, there's your third way to go pick up some awesome issues of books you've been searching for that will help fill up your comic collection. Thank you for watching the Comics Lounge. I hope you really enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something. Stay nerdy, comic fan. And as always, hashtag Outers Assemble.